Hello, hello. Good morning, and today is the day today is November 10, 2020. Today is Tuesday. Tama, Tuesday. And I am the student number 9, and I am going to discuss or report about the section 5. It's all about the inspection and test. By the way, I am Cleben Christian P. Restore. Now let's start. Section 501. It's all about the inspection and testing, and under the subsection of the section 501 is the section 501.1. It's all about the inspections. Little introduction. Nganong importante ang inspections, or why are inspections important? Why? Because inspections help prevent incidents, injuries, and illness. Through a critical examination, inspections help to identify and record hazards for corrective actions. Health and safety committees can help plan, conduct, report, and monitor inspections. So, in my opinion, para sa ako, kita as a civil engineering or pohon, mahimo tang civil engineers, dapat uptake ta mo inspect sa any kind sa atong specialties. Like plumbing, if master plumber ka. If site engineer ka, dapat uptake pud ka mo inspect sa mga trabaho sa anak nga site. So, dapat mahimo nato ning specialty kaning pag-inspection as a civil engineer pohon. Next is, what is plumbing inspection? It is the examination of the plans. So, mo na itong buhaton. I-examine na to itong mga plano if mag-inspect ta og plumbing or master plumber ta. And i-examine itong tanaw ng plans and specifications covering the plumbing and their approval prior to the start of construction or installation and examination of the premises during and after construction or installation. So, mag-proceed na ta sa under sa section 501.1. It's all about the inspection, and under ang subsection ana na pod is section 501.1.1. It is the scope. All new plumbing work and such portions of existing systems as may be affected by new work or any changes shall be inspected by the administrative authority to ensure compliance with all the requirements of this code and assume that the installation and construction of the plumbing systems are in accordance with the approved plans and specifications. Next is the advance notice. Actually, kuha na siya 501.1.2. Wala na nato butang niya itong mga sections ng mga numbers kay para dili ta malibog. In other words, akong gisimplify ang akong report para dili kayo kuti sa tong utok pag study. Charot. Balik ta sa atong report. Advance notice. It shall be the duty of the registered and licensed master plumber doing the work authorized by the permit to notify the administrative authority that said work is ready for inspection. Such notification shall be given not less than 3 days before the work is inspected. Take note of that 3 days, ha? Take note of that 3 days. Responsibility. It shall be the duty of the holder of a permit to make sure that the work will stand the test prescribed before giving notification and provide all the testing equipment and facilities required. The retesting. It is administrative authority finds that the work will not pass the test, so ang administrative authority ang maka-judge if ang work nga gitrabaho sa contractor or kanang panday-panday ni Madura will pass. Necessary corrections shall be made, and the work shall then be resubmitted for another test or inspection. So, if mag-fail, dapat ipa-repair nimo or ipa-otro yun. Kung di madalag repair, ipa-otro yun. O ipa-test na parotro, ipa-check na parotro. O, siyempre, kung magpa-test ka otro, mag-resubmit ka sa tanan paperwork na kailangan for another test or inspections. The permittee shall be assessed an appropriate fee appearance. Tests shall be conducted in the presence of the administrative authority or of his duly appointed representative. So you cannot conduct a test or inspections if wala ang administrative authority or ang iyang appointed representative. So kung wala ang, it's either one of them, the administrative authority or the representative niya, dili ka pwede mag-conduct ng test or inspection. Corrections. Notices for corrections or violations shall be written by the administrative authority and hand-delivered to the permittee at the site of the work or sent by registered mail to the permittee's authorized representative. So, mga ito yung mabuhaton sa corrections. If na corrections, ang administrative authority ang siyempre ang administrative authority ang magsulat sa mga corrections. Then, ito pong tawana, administrative authority, siya po daw mag-hand deliver niya padulong dito. Siya mismo mag-deliver dito sa lugar, at the site of work, kung asa ang work. Then, if dili siya maka-deliver dito mismo kay BC, dagan siya trabaho, pwede niya i-send sa mail. Pa-deliver dito kanang mga LBC bitaw anak. Pa-deliver niya padulong sa permittee's authorized representative. Let's go to the approval. Approval upon the satisfactory completion of plumbing work and successful final test of the installation, a certificate of approval shall be issued by the administrative authority to the permittee on demand. So after pag satisfactory na ang trabaho, approve na ang administrative authority, muhatag nga dayon siya og certificate of approval. Kay okay naman. Padulong dito sa permittee on demand. Covering or use no plumbing or drainage system, building sewer, private sewer disposal system or part thereof shall be covered, concealed, or put into use until it has been inspected, tested, and approved prescribed in the code. So dapat mo follow gid permi sa code. Kung dapat wala kay labagon or baliwalaon sa code, kay ang code mo ng standard, safety standard or norm sa paghimo og mga plumbing systems, drainage systems, or building sewers, and etc. Uncovering any damage or plumbing system, building sewer, private sewage disposal system, or part thereof, which is installed, altered, or repaired, is covered or concealed before the installation is inspected, tested, and approved as prescribed in the code, shall be uncovered for inspection and testing after notice to uncover the work that has been issued to the possible person at the job site by the plumbing inspector. So mao to, kailangan gyud ang plumbing inspector nga alert. Dapat inspect yun. Next. So tapos na tayo sa section 501.1 It's all about the inspections. Karon mo adto na ta sa subsection 501.2. It's all about the testing na pod. So first is same gain na responsibility in testing. The equipment, material, and labor necessary for inspections or tests shall be furnished by the person whom the permit is issued or by whom inspected is requested. So kinsa to iya sa balay o siya ang dapat mo asikaso ana mga equipment, mga material o labor nga kailangan para sa pang-inspection siya ang mogasto. Kung kinsa iya nga building, balay o nasa ba. Basta kinsa tong client, siya tong magbayad. Media. Unsa man nga media? Media dili ni media nga kanang fake news. Lahit na siya media. Mao na siya. Media is the piping of the plumbing, drainage, and venting system shall be tested with water on air. So kailangan og tubig or hangin while the test. The administrative authority requires the opening or removal of any plug or clean out or etc. to ascertain if the testing medium has reached all parts of the system. Para ma-sure nga nakaabot tanan sa system ang ilang pag-testing. Masundan tanan. After the plumbing fixtures have been set and their traps filled with water, they shall be submitted again for a final testing. So, sa water test shall be applied to the drainage and vent systems either in its entirety or in sections. If applied to the entire system, all openings in the piping shall be tightly closed, except the highest opening, and system filled with water to point of overflow. If the system is tested in sections, each opening shall be tightly plugged except the highest opening of the section under test, and each section shall be filled with water, but no section shall be tested with less than a 3-meter head of water. So kailangan ng tubig, ang head sa tubig is dili mag less than sa 3 meter. Pwede siya mo taas gamay, pero dili pag taas kaayo. Human error lang gud kanang ginagmay. Pero dapat dili siya mo baba ang 3 meters ang head sa tubig. In testing successive sections, at least the upper 3 meters height of the preceding section previously tested shall be tested again, so that no joint or pipe in the building shall have been submitted to a test of not less than 3 meters head of water. The water shall be kept in the pipe system or in the portion under test for at least 15 minutes. So, dapat basagdaan sa ng tubig dira sa gitesting nga mga pipe system for at least 15 minutes. Sagdaan lang sa ay sa ilabting ay sa a drain. Sagdaan lang sa before mag-start sa moto. Pasagdaan lang sa ang tubig diya sa pipe system nga inyong i-test for at least 15 minutes before mo mag-start og test. The system shall be tight at all joints. Of course, dapat walay leak sa system. Siyempre, bagsak na kung may leak, di ba? Wait lang, inom sa tubig. Let's proceed. Air test. The air test shall be made by attaching an air compressor testing apparatus to any suitable opening. It's either sa sink, basta it is suitable opening, basin sa CR, ngana. And after closing all the inlets and outlets to the system, air is forced into the pipe system until there is a uniform gauge pressure of 34.5 kPa or sufficient to balance a column of mercury 254 millimeters in height. The pressure shall be held without introduction of additional air for a period of at least 15 minutes. So, mao na po to. Pasagdaan na po ang pressure sa air test na niya dahil ito sa water test gaya na. air test. Pasada na pod ang hangin, ang pressure within 15 minutes nga bawal nga dungagan ng hangin. Okay? Take note ka ng mga naka-bold. Take note of that. Kaya mo gawas na sa exam. Joke lang. Next is the building sewer test. Building sewer shall be tested by plugging the end of the building sewer at its points of connection with the public sewer or private sewage disposal systems and completely filling the building sewer with water at the lowest to the highest point thereof, or by approved equivalent low pressure air test, or by such other test as may be prescribed by the administrative authority. The building sewer shall be watertight at all points. So, kuan kanang kailangan gyud ang administrative authority sa kada buhaton dapat aprobado na sa administrative authority kung magulat ka sa signal sa administrative authority kada saan nimo butangan og air pressure dungagan or kada saan nimo unplug na bitaw. Next is the water piping. Upon completion of a section or the entire hot and cold water supply systems, it shall be tested and proved tight under a water pressure not less than the working pressure under which it is to be used plus 50%. The water used for test shall be obtained from a potable source of supply. A 344.5 kPa kilopascal air pressure may be substituted for the water test. In either method of test, the piping shall withstand the test without leaking. So, dapat maka-withstand in either atong duha nga ingon in either of the two, dapat ang pipe system or piping shall withstand without leaking for a period for not less than 15 minutes. Dapat dili siya mo leak for at least 15 minutes. Pag lapas na 15 minutes, good. Defective systems. An air test. Defective systems. An air test shall be used in testing the tightness condition of the drainage or plumbing system of any building premises when there is a reason to believe that it has become defective. In buildings or premises condemned by the proper administrative authority because of an unsanitary condition of the plumbing system or part thereof, the alterations in such system shall conform the requirements of this code. So, kato mga building kuno nga gi-condemn by the proper tawa na ng condemn na kang bawal na kapuy-an tungod kay defective ilang system, nag-ingon ang administrative authority nga i-condemn ng building. It means bawal na gamiton tungod kay wala sila na follow sa code. Siyempre ang ilang plumbing systems is daily up to the standard or daot-daot na ba or wala nila i-repair. So gi-condemn unless ila tong i-repair, mag-ready sila mga paperworks na necessary, submit din. Auto. Pero first, before sila mag-ready, mag-hire sila master plumber para ma-outro na ng ilang plumbing system. Then, pag-submit, dayon kanang pa-inspection dayon. Dapat okay para matagahan sila certificate. Next, let's go to next. Moved structures. All parts of the plumbing systems of any building or part thereof that are moved from one foundation to another or from one location to another shall be completely tested as prescribed by the new work as described. except that walls or floors need to be removed during such test when other equivalent means of inspection accepted to the plumbing authority are provided. So, uh, except lang kung kuan, kung mga walls or floors ang kailangan i-remove during test. Kung kuan, kung plumbing system nga under sa building or sa foundation, kailangan gid na siya i test otro. Kay importante nga dili we makita sa kuan ang leaking sa ilalom, di ba? So kung foundation kailangan gid siya i-test otro. Protective coated pipe. Inspection and repair shall conform to Section 501 with special care to avoid damage on the outside coating of the pipe and the proper restoration of damaged portions. Next is the test for shower receptors. Shower receptors shall be tested for water tightness by filling with water to the level of the rough threshold. The test plug shall be so placed that both upper and undersides of the sub-pan shall be subjected to the test at the point where it is clamped to the drain. So tapos na tayo sa section 501, so let's proceed to the section 502. It's all about the maintenance. Mabura ni siya. Isa ra ka sentence. Section 502, maintenance. The owner of or his agent shall maintain the plumbing and drainage system of his premises under the jurisdiction of the plumbing authority in a sanitary and safe operation condition. So, in short, kung ikaw tayo sa building, siyempre naman ay plumbing system, di ba? Ang owner or ang tig-maintain ana building, sila ang responsable sa pag-maintain sa plumbing system sana. Dapat in a good condition permi o dapat kung naay leaking, automatic ipa-repair. Dili na padugayon. Di na kay mudako og samot ang problema og pwede pa makadulot og sakit, nuisance kanang hugaw, sakit sa mga tao nga nagamit ang mga building or sa mga tao nga malabay. Next is the section 503, existing construction. No provision of this code shall be deemed to require a change in any portion of a plumbing or drainage system or any other work regulated by this code in or on existing building or lot when such work was installed and is maintained in accordance with the law in effect prior to the effective date of this code, except when any such plumbing or drainage system or other work regulated by this code is determined by the administrative authority to be in fact dangerous, unsafe, insanitary, or a nuisance, and a menace to life or health or property. The last section of my topic is the section 504, the health and safety. Whatever compliance with all the previous provisions of this code fails to eliminate or alleviate a nuisance or any other dangerous or insanity condition which involve health or safety hazard, the owner or his agent shall install such additional plumbing and drainage facilities or shall make such repairs or alterations as may be ordered by the plumbing authority system are in accordance. That's all. Thank you.